Hey there, StarCraft fans! Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Radeon, gonna be Blue123 versus Shinee here. Why is this a great replay? I do not know, but RJB said it's a DEFCON 1-1, which means it's very, very high level, the highest level possible. I know DEFCON 1 kind of sounds like it's the lowest level, but it's the highest level. Bottom right, we have Blue123. Top left, we have Shinee. All right, man, the story of Shinee is very fun. He got banned from ASL for not showing up to matches, and then after a few years, ASL's like, hey, come back. You can compete in ASL again. You've grown up. And it's like, okay, good. And he shows up and immediately gets bodied and does not qualify. So, I don't know, man. It's hard. It is hard to qualify for ASL, right? Qualifications, you can try to qualify, but it's very hard to actually qualify, as we have seen from ASL 22. All right, by the time you see this, you know that Bisu already got knocked out in Group A of the ASL 22. Again, it's an unforgiving tournament, man. There are so many good players, so many incredible matches. And yeah, he just lost to Rush on just an incredible play by Rush. Rush is such a great Terran player, man. No shame in losing to him, but overpool opening here from Blue123. He's just a Korean pro. Not with a big name, but Shinee here is, you know, not quite a super high level Terran player. He's a very good man, right? APM here at 380. We've got 480 from the Zerg player. We've got Radeon. We have an overpool opening. We have Overlord scouting out. Let's see what Shinee does here today to try to trick the Zerg into thinking he's doing something that he is not doing, right? Like sneaky Valkyries, maybe a interesting early Widowmine play or Spidermine play here. That could be good. So down here we have a hatch coming out. Overlord doesn't see anything. It's like, okay, I hope it's safe to expand. I did do overpool. Hope it's not a proxy, but my pool is just about done here, so I can get lings out as necessary. Steve the SCV scouting out, seeing the Terry the Overlord here. Yes, indeed, they are best friends. But they come from different worlds, so they can never be together. Just, you know, we see each other a lot, right? What are friends other than people you see a lot? Huh? It's like, hey, what's up, Terry? Brr, brr. Yes, Terry does speak English, but Steve the SCV speaks Terryese, the Overlord language as well. So now you know something about Terry you did not know. Merch available at falconpaladin.store. Dun, 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 dun. So just walling off the front here with the racks. We have lings out. Says, that's a overpool timing if I've ever seen one. Ooh, SCV down. Doesn't even see the expansion here. Excellent defense here from Blue123. I'm just going to call him Blue from this point on. Blue123 is just a little too many syllables there, right? Shinee, 2. Bisu, 2. Flash, 1. Soma, 1. Blue123 is just too much, in my opinion. We'll call him Blue. The hard wall is here for a pool first, which it is. We prepared for just this eventuality here, says Shinee and his friends, the Marines and the SCVs, blocking the entrance. So the Overlord scouting out, saying, can we scout out and see if the third is safe to take here? Yes, indeed it is. Lair on the way. Second 100 gas going to metabolic boost? Yes, right now. Okay. Right as I say metabolic boost. The speed comes through the production tab. Very good, Mr. Blue. There's the gas timing. And this is just going to be a lot of Marines with medics and fire bats. Maybe into Valkyries. Maybe into Wraiths, which would be super fun as well. So yeah, just a very, very standard opening here from Shinee. I was watching ASL, and Artosis said that currently just pure bio plays are back in fashion in TVZ. Right? Like from the Soul Key era, when he was winning 4 straight ASLs, if you went a lot of Marines and medics and firebats and science vessels, you would die to Zergs left and right, especially to Soul Key. But Soul Key is not quite at the top of his game right now, so these builds are sneaking back into the game. Interesting stuff in the meta, and again, without a balance update. The last balance update for StarCraft was like back in 2002, man. Just ancient history at this point. So, yeah, balance through maps, balance through the meta shifting. Do we have it safety sunken? No. Uh-oh. This is why safety sunkens are good if you're a Zerg player, man. Check it out. Like, all right, do we have enough lings to take down these Marines? Maybe we do. Oh, no micro at all, huh? Okay. Shinee just lost every single Marine. Hang on a second. Now he's lost every single Marine. And no value. No value for those Marines, man. Wow, Blue rebuffed that super easily. I think the first time I saw somebody move out with like 4 Marines super early was Royal, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. And I was like, oh, I like that timing, but Blue was so ready for that. Again, if that many Marines show up at your base and you have like 2 or 4 lings, you're going to lose those lings, you're going to lose these drones, you're going to lose the game. But excellent job there, making more lings than you would think would be necessary against a standard play like this and just shutting it down. We got mutas on the way. 2-hatch muta here, +1 attack on the way here too. Stim is done, but the Marine count is low because how many Marines died across the map? I'm not willing to talk about it, says Shinee. +1 attack on the way with the engineering bay. Again, very important for the turrets. And again, no turrets means you lose to Mutalisks. No matter what you're doing, man. If you're opening Goliaths, you need turrets. Opening Marines, you need turrets. Opening fast science vessel, you need turrets. Oh, sniping on a supply depot there at the front. Maybe that was a bunker. Either way, excellent job forcing a cancel or killing it. That is a win here from Blue. I love it. This is some good stuff. We've got mutas in production. We've got Marines gonna die. Ling's gonna die. Muta's going to die. This is not a game where you just sit in your base, both players, and max out and then call it good. And then attack each other. Unless you're in a no-rush map from the year 2001, which I played a lot of no-rush maps back in that day as a college freshman. Just like nobody knew how to handle early pressure back in those days, especially players who were not playing professionally. So yeah, 20-minute no-rush. Imagine taking 20 minutes to max out. Imagine not knowing build orders. That was the reality for many, many Brood War players back in those days. Oh, SCV is getting sniped out. We've got 6 Mutalisks. Fair enough. We've got Lings at the front. We have a Muta at the front. We have a third base popping. Everything's looking A-okay here for the Zerg player, man. Just map control with these Mutalisks. Maybe snipe down a third base, trying to be taken by the Terran player. And then get into Hive, right? Look how many Marines there are. What's good against Marines? Defilers, man. Plague, Dark Swarm, and Marines are effectively neutralized. They work against Wraiths as well, right? Remember in ASL 21 when Leda got to like the round of 8 with Wraiths against Zerg? And then Soma's like, I'm just going to rush to Hive and get Defilers and I'm just going to kill you. Remember that? That was a good time. Anyway, pushing out with the Marines. Got +1. Nope, just about done though. And look at this, taking down missile turrets, try to repair. No, your best efforts are futile against this many Mutalisks. The Marines are still pushing across the map. Ling saying, hey, still pushing across the map? Yes. Are we going sunkenless? I don't know how we feel about going sunkenless, Blue. No Hydroden. No chance of lurkers at all. Anytime in the near future. This is going to be a Ling Muta defense entirely. Dude, I know Sunkens destroy a drone. I know, man, but you're playing like it's a ZVP, right? Where you can go Sunkenless, but your Muta stacking needs to be super good. We do have +1. We do have a full stack of Mutas. And I think maybe this is going to be enough here from Blue. Blue-ska-doo, you can too. Yes, that's right. I'm a millennial. I remember Blue's Clues. I'm an elder millennial, so when Blue's Clues was on, I was, I don't know, like 14 or 15 years old. A little bit too early, but I did have younger siblings. Oh, there we go. Trying to wipe this Marine ball out with Lings and Mutalisks. Reinforcements do show up, and that's not going to be enough. 6 Mutas left. 2 of them extraordinarily injured, but we're still making Mutalisks, man. This is Mutalisks all day, every day. It's going to be 2 full groups of Mutalisks here from Blue. This is hard to control, but sometimes we see it. But we don't see it from players like this, man. We see it from players like Soma, from players like Jaedong, from players like Soulkey, who have excellent control, excellent APM, enough to handle controlling 2 groups of Mutalisks. But no, not so much there. We have 6 in one group, and we have 10 in the other one, 16, 17, 18. So 18 Mutas, you know, not the full, like, 20 or so. But, burning down missile turrets so easily. With, again, +1 Mutas. We are just taking... Oh my gosh. So now we have a full group. Never mind, we have 10. But the Mutas are taking down Marines. An acceptable rate here for the Zerg player. Again, we've got a Queen's Nest on the way. I guess not again, but this is mutas all over the place, and there we go. Lurker aspect. Hydra Den. It's not going to be crazy Zerg. It's just going to be Mutalisks a lot more than usual into Lurkers, into a Hive, and then from there play it out with Defilers and say, hey, I bet you wish you hadn't made this many Marines, huh? We've got Plague all over them. We have Dark Swarm fully nullifying the attack from the Marines. And what are we going to do here today? We do have Science Vessels on the way. We have a Radiate. But we are stuck inside this base. No sign of a third base at all available. Dude, check it out. Look how many buildings have been killed. Look at the rubble here in the main base. You are standing on the rubble of missile turrets. Of, I don't know, was it like a factory that was getting killed there? No. Maybe it was a starport. Maybe another barracks. But look how many turrets there are. This is how many you need against this many mutas with a +1 attack. Look at this. 5 turrets. Marines still being brought down to the natural saying, dude, come on. Come on. Hive tech on the way. All right. Lurker aspect finishing up. We're going to have Lurker to defend as soon as the Marines try to push out. Yeah, Shiny's in a lot of trouble, man. Like, insane amounts of trouble. Got more barracks on the way. No real surprise there. And again, a cancel or a kill on a Rex. Dude, this is incredible control here from Blue. I know I was talking smack about him, but he is doing very well here in the first 11 minutes. I just feel like Shiny's going to make battle cruisers, right? And again, I don't like BCs against a Zerg player unless you are ahead, unless you're significantly, noticeably, empirically ahead. Don't make BCs. BCs can help you close it out, man. Forcing a Zerg player to spend gas like Scourge or Defilers or Hydras or, wasting plagues on BCs instead of Marines. That is a good way to go ahead and deplete the gas resources of a Zerg player. But if they're ahead, they will have enough gas to handle those BCs and kill your army at the same time. Oh, this is going to be a Lurker trap. Dude, yes. Lurker trap, Lurker trap. There's Science Vessels Alpha. Never mind. Not a Lurker trap. Lurker traps are before Science Vessels are out on the map, dude. Yeah, check this out. Not enough Marines to take this many Lurkers down, thank you very much, but irradiating will thin the numbers out. Yes, yes, irradiation. An excellent treatment for the Lurker infestation on your side of the map on Radeon. Irradiate. And trying to take down another barracks here. Dude, like this is gonna whittle down the production by like a 1/5. I don't know if it's worth it there. So Lurkers, there you go. Whittling down to the Lurker count so they have to run when the Marines show up. I like that. Yeah, Shinee. Look at this. Look at this macro. Look at this march across the map here by the Marines. I love this. Run! Run, Lurkers! Get out of there! Mutos are like, should I go home and defend? Or should I try to attack? Should I harass? Radiated Lurker burrowing. Dude, 2 more irradiated Lurkers down here. We have more Lurkers. We have consume. Done. We have Plague on the way. No, nope. We have a Dark Swarm, though. And bam! Excellent placement, as always. Placement of Dark Swarm is fairly easy, just like, placement of Psystorm. Irradiate, you have to click on a little tiny thing there, like a Lurker or a Defiler, so a little bit harder, I would say, to control than an area of effect spell of some kind, like Dark Storm, like Plague. Like Psystorm. So, third base? Oh, yes. But look at these mutas. Hang on. Radiates are hot and heavy right now. Mutaflock. 8 of them. Enough to take down this SCV, man. Slowing down the expansion of a Terran player while they're trying to take their third is the best thing you can do at the stage with these Mutalisks, man. Checking for a 4th, saying, am I just like woefully behind on economy? No, says this Marine. No, says this Marine. No, says this Marine. Good, says Shinee. Again, I know. Oh, okay, no darks. Okay, no Lurkers inside that Dark Swarm. Irradiate's doing their jobs. Losing a couple Scourge for no reason. Ow. Cracklings. Yes, real cracklings. Enough of them to make a difference here. Maybe. Look at this. An excellent Science Vessel. Micro, we do lose a Science Vessel. Fire Bats. Ow. Getting killed by those Lurkers hurts a lot. But check it out. Mutas here trying to take down these Marines. And third base comes up. No problem. Again. Just do your best, man. Do your best. to try your very best to take down this third CC, and you can win this game, Blue. I know you can. So, production. There we go. Physics lab. Dude, you're on 2 bases. And you're already thinking about battle cruisers? Are you insane? Plague does... Oh, every single Science Vessel Plague. Dude, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Yeah, Firebat's getting killed. That hurts as well. Yeah, Plague Marines into Lurkers? It's like, okay, I can't break in here. Another ginormous Plague. The red sounds out so well. Every Science Vessel, every Plague Science Vessel dead. We still have Mutos left over. Thank you very much. We're taking a 4th base at the 12 o'clock, and the 3rd base has landed. Okay. All right, Shinee. You're ahead right now. 51 to 40 workers. Base count ahead as well. But, dude, we have everything we need to defeat a Terran player if we're blue, right? We got Cracklings. We've got the Plague. We've got the Dark Storm. We have Hydras. Dude. Amazing Plague. Amazing Plague. How sweet the sound. Crazy good stuff, dude. All right, you're gonna make battle cruisers. Production tab says no science vessels for now. Okay, why are we naked expanding? Why? Why is there nothing at all to defend this hatchery? Okay, Blue, you're falling apart. 11 minutes, you're ahead. 16 minutes, you're behind. Oh, no escape at all for these Marines. Plague. Dark Swarm available. Check it out. Consume a Hydra and Dark Swarm. Oh, there we go. Ling available for Dark Swarm. Very good. We have Lings forcing a liftoff at the 4th base. That was hastily taken by Shinee. It's like, all right, man. Energy on these medics, nothing. It is depleted. So here we go. Still dangerous. Still doing their full attack, but oh gosh. Yeah, this is the punishment for forcing a cancel on my base. Everybody dies. Yeah, no escape from Alcatraz there. 123 to 113 supply. This is a scrap-tastic game. Drone says, let's try that again. This time with actual defense available to the Plagues. Oh my God. All right. Shinee losing a lot of army there for not a lot of Hydralisks lost, especially here. Hydra meta. Production, no BCs, make tanks, man. This is how you need to make tanks. Is there a landed factory anywhere? No, there certainly doesn't appear to be. Oh, we do. 2 here at the 3rd base. Okay, kind of a weird place for it. But we have tanks. We have siege mode. We know what's going on. We've seen the Hydras across the map. We know tanks are important. Okay, so I was worried, man. I was worried Shinee's going to lose this game by refusing to make tanks, but he's doing it. Got an armory for upgrades. We're expanding here. This drone again trying to naked expand up this right side somewhere. Hey, Shinee says. I thought I taught you this lesson, old man. Trying to expand without an army to escort the drone is not going to work today, muchacho. Workers forcing a lift. Radiate 1. Oh, SCV's trying to get out of here, but how many escaped? The answer is 3 somehow, but all of the army died. Dark Swarm, siege tanks cutting through that Dark Swarm as they do, like the bosses they are. Dark Swarm. Ooh, trail of Dark Swarm here coming up, getting out of the range of the tanks. Blue, you're playing an insanely good game right now. You got 1-2 Hydras, 2 armor, plus 1 attack. You got SCVs in your sights. 37 SCVs remaining. Sub 40 at 19 minutes. Not at all how you want to do this. And these Hydras are going to die, but they did a lot of damage. Down the middle side as well. Firebats, just an important part of your composition here. When Dark Swarm shows up especially, but I don't see them doing a lot of work these days. Do you in this game? No. Dude, 4th base is in so much trouble now as well. Like last time we went down here, you lost every single Marine and medic that you sent down to this base, man. Are you sure you want to do this? And Shinee's like, yes! Yes, I do. Right-clicking on the hatch. Non-guaranteed damage, sir. And it was not guaranteed at all. So, fourth base is still being denied by lurkers. We do have a 112 to 106 supply advantage. For blue, we have a 50% health hatch here. Oh, expanding up the right side. Was there an escort? Maybe not. Maybe blue says, I don't need an escort, man. Get out of my head. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Lurkers busting up. Okay. Metasynaptic node is on the way. We are trying to defend with lurkers, lings, and mutas against siege tanks. These mutas are like, okay, we can attack these tanks. We can maybe tank a little bit for these marine attacks so that you can take out the rest of the tanks. Oh, Plague! Plague on these science vessels. It takes a minute for Plague to do their work, as you know. Oh my gosh, the mutas Plague. Ah! One attack, not enough to take down that Plague science vessel. It would if the Plague had done its serious work there, but it wasn't quite done yet. So, 3 bases, 4 Shinee. Again, tanks, yes. Science vessels, no. Just say no to science vessels, man. You are in a dogfight right now. Resources for battle cruisers are not a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see this from Shinee or not. It's been an incredibly scraptastic game, though. Base is dead all over the place. Abandoning the attempt to expand there is Shinee. Just some things you never see in StarCraft, dude. But we're pushing. We got tanks. Oh, ho, ho. We have tanks. +1 attack. Firebats and Marines with 3-3. The Lings do have 3-0. Which means Hydra upgrades are more important right now. Which, hey, check it out. They are 3-2. Look at that. Splitting out against the Plague available for these tanks. I love it. And Firebats coming in. Firebats doing dirty work against these drones. And yes, I knew attacking the hatch would pay off, says Shinee as he takes it down. Look at how many Firebats there are, sir. We have Dark Swarm on top of these tanks, though. Every tank is going to die. And again, you're not going to leave this base. You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. Dude, Firebats inside Dark Swarm are so good against Hydras, but oh, not letting them get inside the Dark Swarm. Excellent play there from Blue. These Marines are like, all right, we completed our mission. If we die here, we'll be remembered. We did our best. Yes, indeed, you did. Command center down the left side. These mutas are like, hey, check it out. Can't expand there very much, can you, sir? Defiler shows up. That is the sign these Marines are going to die. Do we even need a Dark Swarm? No, says Blue. We don't. Expanding over here. Okay. Like I said, nakedly. And a dead hatch. Dude, Shinee is doing his very best to win this game. He's killed this hatch. He's killed this hatch. He's canceled this hatch. 3 basing Zerg player at 23 is not a happy Zerg player. He's playing well, but he needs to do more to defend his bases, man. This is a crazy low econ game, man. 37 to 35 workers at 23 minutes. Hydra's taking down science vessels. How do you defeat an SK Terran player, kill their science vessels? Without science vessels, you're going to lose to Zerg 99 times out of 100. Irradiate is just such an important spell that way. Oh, Burrow being researched right now would be so good. Burrowing a Ling here. Again, I don't know how a burrowed Ling denies a landing command center, but I think it's funny every single time. Lore doesn't explain many gameplay elements of this game, does it? So we're trying to defend this base. Shinee's like, oh, we're heading down that way. We killed it once, we can kill it again. We canceled it once here too. But man, we're mined out here, we're mined out here. We're on a 1-base mining. We're in a more difficult place here, actually, for Blue. Right? We're double expanding to try to make up for the fact that we are mining on 3 mineral patches. Well, over here I guess we have 4. So 7 mineral patches. Just making science vessels non-stop here. That's what you need to do, man. Don't fall for the trap of trying to make battle cruisers when you're at such low eco. I know the Zerg's at low eco too. And it might work if we try to make battle cruisers and force the Zerg player to get out more Scourge than they want to build. Right? Use Plagues on BCs instead of Marines. We've seen it work before. It's not impossible. Again, Hydras without Dark Swarm or Plague are useless against Terran, but, you know, with Defilers, you never know. Hydras were never a mainstay in TVZ, man, especially versus this many siege tanks. Especially versus mech, dude, this expansion. It's going to lift off again. Are we going to send Hydras in there to try to attack it? No, we're going to try to defend the bottom left by intercepting this very, very fast attack down to the south side of the map and the bottom left where these bases are and are pretty darn vulnerable. A Defiler of this base would be good. Do we have any Niduses at all? We have macro hatches. Yeah, we're going sunkenless, man. No Sunkens. And at this stage of the game, Sunkens are not very good against, you know, 3/3 Marines. Lurkers and Cracklings are still fine, though, thanks. Blue says, yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, make a Nidus. You can reinforce this base when the attack shows up. You can defend 2 places at the same time with Nidus, man. Okay, what are we doing? Is the replay possibly broken? No, we're moving out. We're consuming Hydras, which is crazy stuff. Okay. It's not broken. It's just, you know, a little bit of a pause there. Failure to spend your money, but that's okay. Look at the split here from Shinee. I like it a lot. Defiler available. Oh my gosh, are we actually making Sunkens? We maybe are. Hang on a second. 120 to 108 supply. Shinee's up, but a huge threat coming down to this base, man. We have, okay, making a Spore here would be pretty great. Dude, Scourge, why? Why are we flying over Marines? Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose this base again. Yeah, Blue, you're kind of losing this game here. Dude, Cracklings on top of your tanks is it your worst nightmare? No, Zealots on top of tanks hurts a lot more. But we have Plague Science Vessels getting taken down by Hydralisk. This is another major benefit of going Hydras in TVZ. This Hydra meta, man, is just so good. Science Vessels against Lings and Ultras, nothing to worry about there. But against Hydras, hurts a lot. So this base is done. Saving grace here for Blue. This base is mined out. This base is mined out in about 10 seconds, depending on how many drones are available. And once again, the punishment for killing the 6 o'clock hatch is death. Death, I say. Muta's trying to snipe out the Science Vessels that are plagued. That wasn't one of them. Okay, just the plague. Just draining energy off these medics day in and day out. We have some lurkers here. We have Hydras, like, rally or move commanding somewhere. Dude, snipe that Science Vessel. It's begging to die. It's begging to die. Kill it. Kill the Science Vessel. Kill it. No. Okay. And he's only got 3 kills. Checking, seeing a drone saying, hey, you're trying to expand here, fool? Okay, go ahead. Try it again, I dare you. They left that drone alive. Hey, look at this. 4th base on fire, but available for Shinee somehow, some way. Dude, low econ StarCraft is so fun. Nobody's gotten close to maxed out today. I think like 135 is the most I've seen. Oh, okay. Firebat sent down to kill the drone, but saved by his friends. Not enough, you know, resources at all to expand, but I think this base needs to die. Or Shinee's just going to win this game, man. Blue's going to lose. Blues clues, it's blues clues. Blues lose. We have Firebats at all. 1 Firebat inside that bunker. But man, Dark Swarm up that ramp, and you're going to lose that base. Again, trying to defend. Splitting out a Dark Swarm, thinning the Marine count out enough that this is enough lurkers. Never mind. Radiate is pretty good, folks. Look at something and it dies. Pretty fancy. Zerg does not have an ability like that. Nothing where you look at something and it dies, but Storm is that. Irradiate is that. And again, I know Zerg don't need help. I'm just saying. Skill ceiling for Zerg a lot higher than on Protoss and Terran. We have Scourge chasing. Science Vessels dying is what you need to see. These cracklings are just cracked. +1 attack on those guys. No sign of upgrades because, again, not enough resources to do so. But this expansion's online. This expansion's online. Blue doing what he needs to do here to win this game. This is such a good game. I have no idea who's going to win this thing at 30 minutes. If this base comes online, though, I kind of feel good about it for Blue. Even supply, not what you want to see as a Zerg player, but Plague and Dark Swarm can even out that supply difference. Dude, 1 Dark Swarm right here. And cracklings. I don't know why we're fighting in the middle of the map. Just you're so much better with Dark Swarm on a base, man. Either defending or attacking a base. Dark Swarms in the middle of the map are good. They can definitely kill Marines and Firebats and whatever, get plagues off and stuff, and it's fine. It's not a bad thing, but it's just, I feel like it's so much better. Whoa! We get dropped in here, friends? I feel like we did. Firebats again, trying to take down a hatchery. No, but we're going to injure it. And look at this attack. Down to this base. Scourge. No! Getting nuked before connecting at all. Dude, Lings and 1 Defiler at this base. I promise you it will die. You can win this game, Blue. Just 1 Dark Swarm up the ramp. I know there's tanks. I know, but like, just hang out over here. Dark Swarm up the ramp. You got this. Into this base we go through the Dark Swarm. No lurkers there anymore. No hiders there either. Drones getting massacred at a very alarming rate. And these cracklings doing their absolute best, but excellent job packing into a position where you can't get surrounded by these Lings. No Dark Swarm available. Shiny's got it. Shinee. He's going to kill yet another hatch. How do you kill a Zerg player? You kill their hatcheries. 21 drones remain. Hatch dead. This hatch is also dead. Imagine if there was a Nidus here. Dude, I cannot believe this guy has played Sunkenless, Nidusless StarCraft, and he loses the TVZ. Shinee is our winner here at 3151. How many hatches were killed, dude? This hatch is dead. How? What the? What? Okay, hold on. We sent out reinforcements from there like 5 seconds ago. Yeah, Shiny's multitasking much better than Blue's here. But yeah, winning with like under 100 supply is always a tough play. What on earth killed this? Hold on. Right? So these guys come in and try to kill this hatchery. They can't quite do it. They're killing drones, though. The Muta's coming to try to assist. There's not many Marines, and it turns out that's fine. They can clean that out. I really feel like this game would have been over. I really feel like 1 Dark Swarm on this base. Blue. Yeah, Scourge not connecting. There's nothing inside this Dark Swarm anymore. Does Dark Swarm protect you against Irradiate? Of course it doesn't. It's not that good, folks. Does he? Oh, he sends a dropship out while all this chaos is happening. Yeah, I think Blue probably stays in if he doesn't lose this base, but he lost this, he lost this, he lost this. Oh, dude, Shinee, you're so good. You are so good. Yeah, 91 supply, and you win the game, and it's a 31-minute game. You're not feeling super happy about your position. But it was good enough to win. Yo. Okay, we're talking about a fantastic showing there. I mean, that's a ridiculous showing there from Shinee. What a great game for him. That was awesome. What a great game. Do we want to epic tag this? Let me know in the comments. You're like, hey, Falcon, you should epic tag this. Leave a comment and say that, and I'll do it, okay? All right, what a fantastic showing there. And again, just no Sunkens and no Niduses at all confuses me. Once again, Sunkens are not very good against at this stage of the game. Okay, 3/3 Marines show up. The Sunkens are very good at dying. They can kill Firebats fairly well. But if they're targeting Marines, they just die. So I understand no Sunkens a little bit. But a Nidus at this base, dude, imagine if he busts through the front and then 4 more Niduses unload from a Nidus. Or 4 more lurkers unload from a Nidus and burrow right here. Right? That would have changed everything. A Nidus available at this base would have changed everything. But Crazy for someone this good to just completely say Niduses are not cool. Dude had 411 supply, dude. 411. Are you old enough to know what 411 was? Let me know in the comments if you know what 411 was. Oh yeah, 198,000 and 206,000 points. Zerg had more points. He outproduced. Got outkilled by a similar number. Structures raised 10-9, comparable, outspending the Terran player 2 by about 9,000 resources in 31 minutes, which is just simply not enough. And that's it, dude. Great game. Like, fantastic game. All right. Great showing of how to play TVZ there from Shinee. Well done. Way to take him down. And that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you today with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.